Hi everyone, this is Simon Reilly, founder of Leading Advisor. Today is a special day as I'm launching the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. The Supercharged Advisor Online Course includes secrets and they can transform your business and your personal life completely. And I'm a strong believer that if you're here today, you're a successful financial services professional and you want to take both your business and your personal life to the next level, and this is something that you can get going on right now. So let's talk about our purpose. Our purpose is to meet and exceed your goals. Identify your strengths and roadblocks. Understand that 10% of success is about how and what to do. Understand that 90% of success is about why you do what you do or why you don't do what you do. I'm going to talk to you about your core personal operating system. But before we get into that, I want you to think about how many of you have a smartphone. Just about all of you. There's a group of you out there that are using iPhones, and there's a group out there that are using Android type smartphones. There's a few of you who are out there that are using Blackberries because you like the buttons, and a few of you are out there using flip phones. And don't laugh, those folks that are using flip phones are waiting for the latest upgrade. They're waiting for the best deal. So for the iPhone users out there, what's the operating system that the iPhone is using? Some of you are well versed and you know it's the iOS operating system, but what version is it? If you're really on top of your game, you know that it's the iOS 12.4 or newer. Now you Android users, what's the operating system that your Android phone is using? This one's a little tougher. Let me give you a hint. It's named after a confection. So you know, like a cupcake or a donut. So all you Android users, what's the operating system that your Android phone is using? No, it's not the Marshmallow 6.0 or the Nougat 7.0 or the Oreo 9.0. It's the Pi 9.0 or newer. So what happens when you don't upgrade the operating system on your smartphone? It slows down. It gets stuck. It is unable to process the information as quickly as it once did. So let me ask you a personal question. When was the last time you upgraded your core personal operating system? I'm here today to teach you how to upgrade your core personal operating system with a Supercharged Advisor Online Course. I'm going to be covering the best in the performance, personal, and professional coaching systems that took me the best part of 3 decades to master, that I can help you to do in a very short period of time. One thing I want to be emphasizing, that there is nothing wrong with your core personal operating system. There's just an absence of understanding. You know the proverb, if you give a person a fish, you feed them for a day. If you teach a person a fish, you feed them for a lifetime. That's exactly what we want to do today, is to teach you how to fish, to upgrade and sustain your personal operating system, to help you to meet and exceed your goals, both in your business and in your personal life. So please, please, please remember, nothing I'm sharing with you is theory or might work. So if you've been watching my videos or getting emails, or maybe if you are brand new, that's totally okay. This is exactly what I've done over decades to help financial services professionals all over the world to generate 6 to 7 figures and create the freedom to do whatever they want. It doesn't matter how big your business is. If you have a handful of ultra net worth clients or hundreds or even thousands of clients, we're here to help you to understand yourself and help to take your business to the next level. So here are some of the benefits. These are some of the many benefits, and we could spend all day on this. But just to give you a quick review for some of you, this might be new for some of you as well. But before we get into the benefits, let's talk about the plateauing out syndrome. The plateauing out syndrome doesn't happen to financial services professionals until they're 10 to 20 years in the business. That goes something like this. One advisor says to the other advisor, "How's it going?" The other advisor says, You know, I got in the business, and even though I own my own building, I got the clients, I got the team, I got the houses, I got the resort home, I got the motor home, I got the cars, I got the Harleys, I got 3 wives, I got 3 families, but something is missing, and I can't get my motivation back. I'm influenced by too many outside activities. I'm complacent, I'm stagnant, and I just don't have the motivation and accountability that I just once did. I can't seem to get my business planning or my time management online. If this sounds like you're in the right place. We're here today to help you to understand how to re-inspire yourself with the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. So as promised, here are the benefits of the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. 1. Less stress. You will feel calmer and more focused in your business and your personal life. You won't be running around with your hair on fire. Number 2, you'll have more time because you'll be more conscious about your business and your personal decisions. You'll have more freedom to do the things that you love and spend more time with the people that you love. Number 3, you'll have a stronger team. You'll learn how to remove the roadblocks to delegation and hiring and get your team working together. Number 4, you'll have more referrals. You'll learn how to easily ask for referrals without the fear of rejection or for feeling embarrassed. Number 5, more income. Remember the old expression, work smarter, not harder. You'll learn to work consciously versus unconsciously, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So that's just some of the many benefits of the Supercharged Advisor Online Course, and it's all about the 7 steps. It's all about the 7 steps to becoming and being a Supercharged Advisor, and here are the 7 steps. Number 1, you're going to score your business in 10 different areas to identify your strengths and areas to strengthen in relationship to areas like vision, planning, time, team, marketing, sales, and customer service, so you can concentrate on what's most important to you. Number 2, to jumpstart you right away, we're going to give you a system to clear your negative beliefs now. The negative beliefs that are sabotaging your business and your personal life, that are contributing to overwhelm and stress that is distracting your most profitable activities. Number 3, you're going to assess yourself so you can get a clear understanding of your strengths and areas to strengthen so that you can focus on your big vision as well as understand the blind spots that you've been unable to notice up until now. Number 4, you're going to understand the core of the negative beliefs that are sabotaging both your life and your business. Number 5, you're going to take the cure and get rid of the unmet needs, negative emotions, and negative beliefs that are sabotaging both your life and your business. Most people just want an unsustainable remedy. I'm talking about a cure. Number 6, reignite your vision, your values, your feelings, and belief systems to inspire and sustain your next level of success. Number 7, implement proven practices to grow and sustain your business and your personal momentum and success, and masters that again include planning, time, team building, marketing, sales and customer service, and production, along with the mastery of yourself. Using these steps will help you to generate 6 to 7 figures and create the freedom to do whatever it is that you want. So again, I'm not sure why you showed up here today, how you ended up here. It could be that you're making money right now, but you're sick of trading dollars for hours and you want some more leverage. Maybe you're a business leader or manager and you've already built a great team and a business over the decades. It could be you're starting from complete scratch. You're starting from ground zero, if you will, and that's totally fine. I'm here to help you as well. It could be that you're super frustrated and overwhelmed and that you just can't control your time. It could be because you have a team, but you're finding that your team is running you and you're finding it difficult to hold your team accountable. It could be because you've invested a ton in your marketing and that your marketing isn't going so well. Perhaps you have an enormous business and your business is running you and you can't figure out how to maintain the controls and implement the systems that your business requires. Maybe you have all the pieces in place and you want to do even better by using the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. It could be because you're bored and you said, I'm going to check this out. Once again, you're here to understand 10% of success is about how and what to do. Understand that 90% of success is about why you do what you do or why you don't do what you're supposed to be doing. Take a look at the items on this list under 10% of success equals how and what to do. Vision, business plan, accountability, time management, focus, team building, delegation, marketing and sales, customer service, planning and products. Let's take an example like time management. You can Google time management system for financial services professionals and you can get 10 systems for free online. It's not about how and what to do because you can get the systems for free. It's about the why, and more importantly, why are you not implementing the systems that are noted on the left-hand side of this slide? This is one of the bonuses that I'm going to provide you with, and let's take a quick look at this scorecard and take a look over at the left-hand side underneath the header Financial Survivor, looking at line 1 in respect to you thinking about the first day of this year. Where did you rate yourself on a score of 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being high, 1 I lack focus, or 10, I follow a written 5-year vision and business plan? What was your score January 1, the first of the year? I'm here to tell you that the answer is either 1 or 10. There is no 4, 5, or 6. There is no, I've got it written on a napkin or that it's in my head. It is said that without vision, people perish, and it's essential for you to have your written vision and business plan down on paper so that you can visit it on a regular basis and ask yourself the following questions on a regular basis. What did I accomplish? What didn't I get done? What help do I need? What further action am I going to take to further my progress? And then repeat the process. The question I have for you is, why isn't this happening? Before we get into helping you understand why, let's first understand. And this segues off a Stephen Coveyism. Seek first to understand and begin with the end in mind. Frankly, is a part of your mind that is sabotaging you with the following isms. When there is judgment, there can be no understanding. When there is defense, there is no understanding. When there is doubt, there can be no understanding. And when there is fear, there can be no understanding. Now again, there's nothing wrong. There is an absence of understanding. So let's help you to understand your core operating system. If there's one thing to take away, I've cracked the code in the Supercharged Advisor Online Course, and it's literally changed my world and the world of hundreds and hundreds of my clients. This is the key though. It's very much a repeatable system that you can apply, as proven by hundreds and hundreds of my clients with testimonials from all over North America. Success stories, we like to call them, because I don't have some special power. Here's the thing. It's all about following the system. You can make a lot of money following the system and create the freedom you want in a relatively short period of time. So here are some of the keys to cracking the code in the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. You've heard this one question before. Are you a human being or a human doing? Most people don't know the difference between inspiration and motivation. Take a look over on the right-hand side of the slide. Inspiration is to influence, to move or guide from within based upon your values. Values fuel positive feelings and positive beliefs. When we're inspired by values like listening, teaching, and understanding, we're experiencing feelings of commitment, consistency, and conviction, and believing that we have the best products and services to help our clients to create a plan, to grow assets, to protect assets, save tax, and leave a legacy. When we have inspiration in our bones that are interconnected with your values, positive feelings, and positive beliefs, your clients, your family, and your team are going to be inspired by the values-based inspiration that is within you. Take a look over on the left-hand side of the slide. Motivation is to come from a place of fear and need. Unmet needs fuel negative emotions and negative beliefs. When we're motivated by unmet needs like approval, control, and safety, we're experiencing emotions of anxiety, confusion, and stress, and these unmet needs and negative emotions are fueling negative beliefs like I'm completely overwhelmed. I don't have enough time. I have too much to do. I'll never get it all done. And my team isn't doing it fast enough. There's an expression that values are like turtles. They only come out when it's safe. Unmet needs, negative emotions, and negative beliefs will dominate your values. The law of attraction is absolute, and you will attract positive outcomes based upon your values, positive feelings, and positive beliefs. The law of distraction is absolute, and you will attract negative outcomes based upon your unmet needs, negative emotions, and negative beliefs. Have you had enough of this yet? Is it time for you to understand that most of the time it requires working with somebody from the outside to be able to help you to sort this out? So the obvious question is, how does this apply to my business? Can you apply this code and system to generate 6 to 7 figures and create the freedom to do whatever it is that you want? So let's revisit January 1st of this year. And did you have a written vision and business plan January 1, right out of the gate? It's either yes or no. There is no maybe. So the obvious question is, how does this apply to my business? Can you apply this code and system to generate 6 to 7 figures and create the freedom to do whatever you want? So let's revisit January 1 of this year. And did you have a written vision and business plan? January 1, right out of the gate. It's either yes or no. There is no maybe. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you rate yourself in respect to managing time? Or is your time running you? Let's take a look over at the left-hand side of the slide to understand how unmet needs, negative emotions, and negative beliefs-based motivation is sabotaging your business. If you're having challenges with taking the time to have a well-documented vision and business plan, along with a time management plan, you probably have unconscious unmet needs of safety, which are fueling negative emotions of anxiety and fear, which in turn fuels negative beliefs that you don't have enough money and you don't have enough time. These unmet needs, negative emotions, and negative beliefs are at the core of you not being enough and has you seduced into doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, which is just more overwhelm, more stress, and more insanity. So why? Because you believe you're not safe, and doing busy work is a great avoidance strategy, which in turn sucks up all your time. Sure, you're busy using the law of distraction, which is separating you from working with higher net worth clients because you're too busy. You have a choice. It's all about choices. So you can do it slow using trial and error, and some of what I've shared here and in my videos and in my emails that you've seen. Or you can do it quickly using my 10-module, the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. Take a look at the slide. What I'm sharing along with you here is the missing link in your understanding of your next level of success. I've worked with the best coaches and trainers in the coaching world, and the majority do not understand what I'm sharing with you here today. I'm offering you a simple step-by-step approach that's exactly what we'll be doing in my 10-module Supercharged Advisor Online Course. If this is your first time listening or watching my video, you're probably wondering what my background is in relationship to working with financial services professionals. After co-founding the Vancouver Anthony Robbins franchise in the early 1990s, I went on to work with the late great Thomas Leonard, founder of Coach University. And soon after, I started coaching financial services professionals. I started working with the top life insurance producers with Manulife in the mid-1990s, and some of them I continue to work with today. But my experience goes even further back than that when the stock market crashed in October of 1929. My grandfather was a magistrate in England and dropped dead at 55 of a heart attack, and my mother was 9. The loss of her father, and there is no money, echoed into the future, and it seems like a day didn't go by that I didn't hear, there's no money. There's no money for Christmas. There's no money for groceries. We should have never have moved to Canada. Your father has gone and done it again. There is no money. The blessing in all of this was that became the inspiration for my vocation to help others get over the overwhelmed stress and worry, and I just happened to get discovered by financial services professionals, and I've been coaching financial services professionals and speaking at financial services professional conferences ever since. And these include Advocates, the Financial Planners Association, Gamma Lamp, the $1 Million Roundtable, NAFA, NAILBA, and the WIFS. So let's take you to the next level of your understanding, because again, there's nothing wrong. There's just an absence of understanding. And again, most people don't know the difference between inspiration and motivation, and they don't know the difference between a value and an unmet need, and their unmet needs are clouding their consciousness along with negative emotions and negative beliefs. You'll note Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory in the bottom center of the slide. You'll see the pyramid, if you will. So level 1 is physiological, hunger, thirst, and Facebook. You know, some joke today that actually there is a new level at the bottom, and that's Wi-Fi. So all kidding aside, level 1, physiological, hunger and thirst. Your next level is safety. Your next level is social. And then going all the way to the top level of self-actualization. The question I have for you is, who is the self? I'm here to tell you that you are a being. A person of faith would say soul. Now, your creed is none of my business, but I'm here to tell you that you are not your body, you're not your brain, and you're certainly not the amygdala, the limbic brain, what some call the fight, flight, or freeze mechanism that's about the size of an almond that sits at the top of the spinal column that has the mentality of a 3-year-old, and the amygdala is the one that has the unmet needs, negative emotions, and negative beliefs, not you. You are infinite. You have one mind. You have one true mind that was given to you by your maker. Now you might be saying, amygdala what? To simplify this, Bob Dylan was interviewed by Time magazine, and they asked him, how do you handle fortune and fame? And Dylan said, don't let the guy or the gal in the back seat do the driving. In days gone by, the amygdala had a purpose, and it came in handy in respect to being able to tell the difference between a snake and a stick. In this overstimulated world in which we live in, there are 5 quintillion bytes of information that are created every single day, with 90% of the information in the world being created in the last 2 years. Our amygdalas have been far too overstimulated. We're easily triggered by unconscious unmet needs like approval, control, perfection, recognition, safety, and worthiness, all fueling negative emotions like anxiety, doubt, worry, further fueling negative beliefs like I'm not safe, I have no value, I am unworthy, that are sabotaging our personal lives and our businesses, again in the areas of inspiration, vision and planning, time management, team building, sales and marketing, and customer service. So what is the Supercharged Advisor Online Course? Well, it's my complete step-by-step system designed to take you by the hand, step 1, step 2, step 3, to inspire and supercharge you to bring you back to your true mind, experiencing your values, positive feelings, and positive beliefs so you can apply this code and system to generate 6 to 7 figures and create the freedom to do whatever you want. No ambiguity, no confusion. It's the absolute fastest way to get from point A to point B. What's another problem you're facing in your business? Delegation and hiring the right team. What is sabotaging you? The unmet need of control generates negative emotions of uncertainty and vulnerability, generating the negative belief that if I delegate XYZ to my assistant is going to make a mistake, or if I delegate XYZ, it's going to take too long, so I might as well do it myself. These unmet needs, negative beliefs, and negative emotions negate the law of attraction, distracting you from what it is that you are meant to do, which is see your clients versus doing paperwork. And that's exactly what your amygdala wants you to do. Play it safe, doing paperwork, and being miserable because you are out of control and not safe. So what's another problem you're facing in your business? You're not asking for referrals. In this case, the unmet need of approval generates the negative emotions of concern and inadequacy, fueling the negative beliefs that I might look like a salesperson if I ask for a referral, or that my client might reject me, all of which is certain to become a self-fulfilling prophecy, so you don't ask for referrals. Have you had enough of this yet? What exactly is the Supercharged Advisor Online Course? It's a 10-module, step-by-step digital online course that walks you through the 7 steps. So you can log in 24/7. It's all digital. It's all downloadable. So if you want to put it on your iPhone, your iPad, your Android, your computer, that's all totally cool. It's literally step-by-step. There's no confusion. There's no, what do I do next? Or here's 5 paths that you can take. It tells you exactly what to do. It is a full blueprint. Nothing is left out. And we have a community of clients going along with you to help support you, network, review, etc. So really quick here. Module 1 is take your Supercharged Advisor scorecard and rate yourself and find out if you're a financial advisor or a financial survivor. Module 1 is going to help you with the following. Help you to get associated to your core strengths, your current values, your positive feelings, and positive beliefs, which will be required as you take a deeper dive into the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. Module 1 is going to bring your true spirit into your sustainable success. Module 1 is going to help you to discover and solve your blind spots. And Module 1 is going to help you with the first steps to understand both your why and why not. Module 2 is use the Clear Your Present template to give you a jump start to get you up and running in the shortest period of time possible, and at the same time strengthen your foundation for the deeper work ahead. So to meet and exceed our goals, we must be in the best values-based, positive, conscious mindset possible. So key lessons from Module 2. The Clear Your Present template. Thoughts are real forces, and the law of attraction is absolute. Key financial survivor mistakes. Whatever we defend against, we make real. What we mean by that is whatever you resist persists. whatever you defend, whatever you push back, it just gains more power. The other mistake is you're going about your day fighting with a negative unconscious mindset that consumes your best energy, focus, mindset, and time. Module 3 is take your values and behaviors assessments. So given that you have cleared up some of your negative beliefs, we're going to take a deeper look at what fuels or motivates your negative beliefs. And the way that we're going to do this is by completing your values and behaviors assessments. Now, I can hear part of your mind saying, I've done these assessments in the past. I agree that there's a lot of assessments out there, and the majority of the assessments are behaviors assessments. Nearly all of the assessments on the market do not separate the behaviors from the values. So here's an example. You're standing on a riverbank and you look in the water and there's a person drowning and you jump in and save them. Then there are 2 people in the water and you jump in and save them. And then there's 3 more in the water and you save 2 and the third one pulls you under and you both drown. The point is, did anyone look up the riverbank to figure out why the people were in the water in the first place? That said, you can work on trying to change behaviors all day long, and this will be unsustainable until you understand and know what your values are. And here is the key. Understand the difference between a value and an unmet need. Hear me clearly on this. Most people in North America do not know what their values are, and they do not know the difference between a value and an unmet need. And as a result, their consciousness is consumed. There can be no sustainable success without consciousness. So getting back to assessments, the assessments are only as good as the facilitator is debriefing them. And I'm going to show you the best shortcuts to understanding what I've learned over the past 2 decades of experience as a values and behavioral analyst, debriefing thousands of values and behaviors assessments for financial services professionals just like you. Module 4. Is use the behaviors assessment fast track cheat sheet to magnify your inspiration as quickly as possible. And at the same time, you and I both want your result to be sustainable versus some quick fix course and your inspiration is gone at sundown. I want the Supercharged Advisor Online Course to get you on the inspirational fast track as soon as possible. Given that 90% of assessments are on the market, are behavioral assessments, you'll want to start with this behaviors assessment fast track cheat sheet. So key lessons. Understand your natural behaviors for sustainable long-lasting success. Let me say that again. You're going to want to understand your natural behaviors for sustainable long-lasting success. Your natural behavioral style is where you function the best for long-term results. Key financial survivor mistakes: not getting that motivation is unsustainable, and also not being aware of the long-term costs and damage that one can do to their inspiration because of constantly adapting their behavior based upon unmet needs. And then constantly adapting behaviors leads to burnout and stress, along with limiting beliefs, I might be in the wrong business. So as you approach this work, remember there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong, only an absence of understanding. When there's no understanding, there is judgment. And when there is judgment, there can be no understanding. So Module 5 is use the values assessment fast track cheat sheet. This is where you're taking the deepest dive to understand your strengths and areas to strengthen. This is where you'll begin to finally understand that you have been allowing a part of your mind to seduce you with unmet needs that fuel negative emotions and negative beliefs like this one. I'm needing appreciation, approval, and recognition, and I'm feeling anxious and ashamed and disappointed and believing that I will not get any value out of this course. Hold on. Remember that thoughts are real forces and you get what you're focusing on. When you look at the example of the unmet needs that fuel negative emotions and negative beliefs, who is doing the thinking? You, your being, your soul, or the backseat driver, the amygdala, or the negative ego mind? Here's an example of a key page from the Values Needs Assessment. This page also benchmarks the value scores of the most successful advisors in the business. And I've developed this benchmark by looking at value scores of successful financial advisors over the last 20 years. So, reading from left to right, the 6 strongest values of most North Americans are demonstrated, and they are as follows. Again, left to right. First one is theoretical. Next one is utilitarian. The next one is aesthetics. The next one, social, followed by individualistic and traditional. So, going back from left to right, the traditional value indicates a person's interest in knowledge and information. The utilitarian value, the next one, indicates a person's interest in return on investment for themselves and for their clients. The next one, the aesthetic value, indicates a person's interest on a personal level in art, architecture, design, fashion, and nature. And on a business level, it could be a well-designed life insurance case or a wealth management plan. The next one, the social value, indicates a person's interest in people. The next one, the individualistic value, indicates a person's inner strength, personal power, and self-esteem. And the last one, the traditional value, indicates a person's interest in following the rules. So again, this page also benchmarks the value scores of the most successful advisors in the business, the Successful Advisor Value Scores. Now take a look at this next slide that is an assessment in comparison to an unsuccessful advisor. So this slide you're looking at right now are the value scores of the most successful advisors, and now this next slide is going to demonstrate the value scores of an unsuccessful advisor. So take a look at it. In particular, look at the high social value, which is way too high, crossing over from a value to an unmet need of approval and recognition that again are going to fuel negative emotions and negative beliefs. Look at the high traditional value over on the far right-hand side, which is way too high, crossing over from a value to an unmet need of control. That again is going to fuel negative emotions and negative beliefs. Finally, look at the very low individualistic value. The individualistic value is the fifth one, indicating that this person's inner strength, personal power, and self-esteem are going to be very, very, very low. Now, I'll flash back. So here we've got the strong or successful financial advisor taking a look at the higher individualistic value. Number 5, the fifth one, and then the unsuccessful financial advisor with the super low individualistic value. So indicating very low self-esteem, lower personal power. Okay, and then again, the super high social value, which is not a value at all, which is the person searching to be able to get their needs met outside of themselves through a person, a possession, or a position, which is absolutely impossible. And then again, the traditional value on the far right being way too high, and that is fueled by the unmet need of control. Well, let me say this, okay? I've talked to you about hypothetical unmet needs, okay? When you work with us, you're going to get a grid. Everybody has a DNA of these unmet needs. You're going to get a grid in an assignment. It's going to have 20 categories in the grid. There's 10 needs in each category. That's 200. And so what we're going to do is we're going to give you an assignment. It's going to walk you through the process so that you can identify the unmet need rather than listen to a talking head, which is me. In this kind of a situation, one has to do the work to be able to understand this and become free of it. So again, why are these values getting way too high and getting into the territory of an unmet need? Because again, the amygdala, the backseat driver, has unmet needs of probable approval and recognition and control, and this is going to sabotage them in respect to a number of different areas in their business, and that'll include not trusting their work, slowing them down, causing them to reject which is already perfect, along with being unable to delegate anything. On top of that, they'll likely have an open door policy and will not set boundaries with their clients or team members. And they'll resist the concept of designing their time management system to include free days, buffer days, and focus days. Because the amygdala in the back seat is afraid of losing control or approval and recognition. The amygdala is making them believe if they set up time boundaries and if a client walks in unannounced, and if they don't turn around and jump through hoops, that client is going to lose them. They're going to lose that client. And you cannot run a business based upon fear, or unmet needs for that matter. So I've talked about what happens when the social value and the traditional value score high. Now let's talk about what happens when the other value scores way too high, values that are digressing to unmet needs. Now, keep in mind, I'm sharing examples that could be going on with you or one of your associates. So over to the left-hand side. If the theoretical value gets way too high, it is probably influenced by a need of worthiness, causing negative emotions fueled and fooled by the negative belief that I don't know enough to work with high net worth clients, causing the advisor to have OCDD, obsessive compulsive designation disorder. The next one is the high utilitarian. And so if that gets too high, it is being influenced by the probable unmet need of safety, again, fueled by negative emotions and fooled by negative beliefs that I don't have enough money or I don't have enough time, all becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. So thoughts are real forces. The advisor's putting out there, I got a need of safety and security. So what's going to happen is they are going to attract more and more and more unproductive and unprofitable busy work. The next one, aesthetic value. So if that gets too high, we're getting into the need of perfection. Again, causing negative emotions, fueled and fooled by negative beliefs. A possibility of one is that my work might not be good enough. So then that slows the advisor down. Don't get me wrong. The work is going to be outstanding, but they're going to take way too long, and they're going to be slow at the creating and the delivery of the wealth management plan. The other one that we didn't cover is the high individualistic value, or when it gets high, which is the fifth one that you're looking at there. And when that gets high, it crosses over into the territory of the unmet need of power, again causing negative emotions fueled and fooled by negative beliefs that I'm not enough. Therefore, I have to continue to prove that I am better than others, causing the situation where the person's taking higher and higher risks, interesting enough, with other people's money, and potentially becoming the compliance department's worst nightmare. The amygdala in the backseat, who is in competition with the spirit or soul, who is addicted to unmet needs, will make best efforts to dominate their infinite operating system from being all that they can be because of an insatiable appetite for higher self-destruction. So module number 6 is 3 super fast track action steps to understand your unmet needs and the missing link to all of the past personal and professional development books, courses, and trainings that you have done in the past. Plus, this module will help you understand why motivation doesn't work. This module will help you to get to the root cause of your roadblocks in relationship to inspiration, money, success, time, all of it. So, key lessons. Understand that unmet needs will dominate your life and your values until the unmet needs are identified and met. Unmet needs can be 100% satisfied from the inside permanently. And another key lesson, when unmet needs are satisfied, your values will shine through. Values are the DNA of sustainable fulfillment and success. So, key financial survivor mistakes. Financial survivors are driven by unmet needs, and their success is unsustainable. Unmet needs are not personal. It is impossible to get an unmet need met from the outside through people, associates, clients, family and friends, or positions, awards, designations, titles, or possessions, cars, clothing, houses, money, and trips. They need to understand that you don't have an unmet need. The unmet need has you. Module number 7, the elusive 6 missing links to discover your unmet needs. Unmet needs are like an elusive fish that you can't catch. In this module, you will learn a 6-step process to discover your elusive unmet needs once and for all. So, key lessons. Understand once and for all why you have been unable to sustain profitability, prosperity, and results. Your unmet needs have nothing to do with what is going on with today. Unmet needs will dominate you and your value that you have to offer until your unmet needs are identified and met. So, key financial survivor mistakes: failing to understand that they didn't call money currency by accident. Many financial services professionals fail or only have mediocre results because they lack emotional insight. They lack the emotional currency. They are unwilling to dig into the emotions that will give them and their clients financial freedom. Module number 8 is a step-by-step guide to cure your unmet needs. Now, I'm not giving you a Band-Aid. I'm not giving you a remedy. I'm giving you a cure. This module includes a 3-step process to cure your unmet needs, negative emotions, and negative beliefs. I don't care what's going on in your business. I don't care what's going on in the past. This system will sort what has been challenging you for hours, weeks, days, months, and it will sort it out in a relatively short period of time, and it will be sustainable. Key lessons. You've got to understand this. Nothing outside of you exists. You, your soul, or your amygdala, the negative ego mind, whatever you want to call it, created all. And we got to understand what's interfering with your positive laws of attraction. When you forgive mistakes in perception, attraction will find you. So I say mistakes in perception, it segues into there's nothing wrong. Key financial survivor mistakes. What you defend against, you make real. What you resist persists. Module 9 is 8 proven practices to sustain your success. Success is a few simple disciplines practiced every single day. One thing I know for sure about the amygdala's negative ego mind, it is committed to and addicted to finding out what is wrong about what is right. Let me say that again. The amygdala is addicted to finding out what is wrong about what is right. To help you to maintain your commitment, I've assembled 8 proven practices to sustain your success. And then module number 10 is 3 more bonus proven practices and proven strategies. So you're going to continue to receive proven practices and proven strategies as we continue to update the Supercharged Advisor online course on a monthly basis to make sure that you receive unquestionable value. You'll also receive value adds on a weekly basis because we're continually creating solutions via the questions that our clients are asking us and the solutions that we provide, and we'll be copying you in on these. So how about some shameless love for the Supercharged Advisor online course? This is from Robert, the most ambitious, smartest, and well-mannered millennial that I know. Nothing's better than results. I always encourage people to talk about their success. We have literally hundreds of these success stories, and I want you to be a success story as well. Here's what Robert had to say. Most coaching programs focus on the outside perspective, but Simon has focused on working from the inside out. With only a few one-on-one sessions, I've created a 25% increase in income, and I've had my 4th highest month ever. So how about Celine? We've helped all kinds of financial services professionals with every challenge that you can imagine and then some. Here's what Celine has to say. The program has set me on fire. I began using the tips provided in the sessions to change the language of my onboarding process, and it has made an incredible difference. I've had a 60% increase over last year in the number of families that I've had the pleasure to serve. So how much will this cost me, you're thinking? You could try to figure this out on your own and spend thousands upon thousands upon thousands, or hire a consultant for tens of thousands plus. What are you going to be paying? Well, it's not $10,000, it's not $5,000, and what I should have done is charge $2,000, just kind of like everyone else. But I'm not even doing that because I want you to get the results, and I want to make this an option for you. The entire system is $97 a month for 12 months, meaning you can get started today for just $97. And yes, you get the whole thing. A lot of people in my profession, and honestly some of my own staff, think I'm crazy for doing this. They think it's risky to give away all the content before all the payments are received. Well, I disagree. I want you to have the freedom to move about the course and the bonuses at your own pace, because I know that's how it works the best for you. And I'm so confident that when you go through the modules and do the work, you will see a return on your investment, and that it is going to be substantially greater than you could have ever imagined. And yes, you get the whole thing. A lot of people in the profession tell me I'm crazy. If people have payments, then you've got to wait and drip on them and make sure they've done all the payments before they get the next module. I trust you, and I want you to get the results, so you will get access to everything right away. You can Netflix binge, you can go at it at whatever pace you want to go. With the Supercharged Advisor online course, you get the whole thing. Because I know it's frustrating when you get an online course and you go, I gotta wait 4 weeks for the next module. Absolutely not. You get to go at your own pace with the Supercharged Advisor course. And I've got 4 big bonuses that I'm throwing in. I call these supercharged bonuses, as these were all designed to make this even easier and even simpler. You might be thinking, now Simon, I didn't request any bonuses. What I'm really talking about is the Supercharged Advisor online course clients who have given us ideas in the past, and we're always listening to them. And so we've listened to their ideas, we've made improvements so that we can improve things to make things even faster, smarter, better, and easier. So the first one is something I've offered before. Empty your mind, get out of overwhelm, along with 13 simple steps to help you to improve your time management. These are the ultimate simple solutions to avoiding overwhelm as you're working through the Supercharged Advisor online course. They keep you organized and on track. They are PDF downloads. It will make sure you're on track and you're not getting overwhelmed and you're moving forward with the online course. Number 2 bonus is a values-based goal setting system. Once you're done dissolving your unmet needs that are fueling negative emotions and negative beliefs, you're going to want to get reassociated to your values and your goals. This is a tool that I've recommended for decades for smarter, faster, and non-confusing values-based goal setting. This is a step-by-step process to help you define your positive values, positive feelings, and positive beliefs and goals, and integrate them with 4 different types of affirmation examples. People talk about affirmations, and from my experience, I've not seen affirmations that are based upon one's values, positive feelings, and positive beliefs, and their goals, which will magnify their success and take them to another level of success entirely. Number 3 bonus is the Leading Advisor hiring system. That is a 13-step hiring system that we use when we're working with our clients to help them manage the hiring of associate advisors, back office assistants, and marketing assistants. We are even using the systems to help our clients find successors. So the system includes the how-tos on job assessment, job description, writing and placing ads, resume review, email interview questions, telephone interview questions, live interview questions, and more. Bonus number 4, and this is a big one. It's access to our private Facebook community, the Supercharged Advisor private Facebook group. Well, I do pop in. It's a mecca of networking, support, feedback, and all the people in there are incredibly awesome because they're receiving the benefits of doing the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. This is a massively supportive community. All the success stories are in there. All the people who are just getting started are in there. All the people that are halfway through are in there. All the people that have been working with us for years are in there. You're going to see literally hundreds of people, and it's an amazing supportive community. The bottom line is the Facebook group is exciting. Now, how about the guarantee and customer service? Now, my wife Laura and our supercharged virtual team of Amy Flowerday and Deanne McAndrews head up our community management and support. And we offer a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. No questions asked, just give this a test drive. If you don't like it for whatever reason, we stand behind it. That's why I'm so lenient on this, because I know the course will work if you put it to good use. That's why we have this guarantee. So for whatever reason, if you're unhappy, you get 100% of your money back. It almost never happens, but we've got your back and we've got you covered. And also, if any issues come up whatsoever, we've got the hardest working customer service team in the industry, and they're going to take good care of you along the way. I've got one more big thing for you, and this is a bigger than a bonus. This is way bigger than a bonus. This bigger than a bonus includes all the online and speaking marketing strategies that I've used over the last 20 years to become a recognized expert within the financial services professional niche. This includes the attraction marketing plan. The attraction marketing plan includes all the questions that you need to ask yourself to define a specific niche that is best for you to work in. This plan will help you discover your passion about a specific niche, all of which you can combine in your offline and your online marketing. We'll also include the simple steps to become a recognized expert. But wait, there's more. This will also include my geographic marketing plan that will help you to become a recognized expert offline. And it's my belief that you first need to become a recognized expert offline before you can go online. I believe that one will find their voice through this process to go online by following the geographic marketing plan. What do I mean by voice? Well, what's the sound of one hand clapping? There isn't one. In order to find your marketing voice, you got to get out there and see the people and then ask them a series of questions to gain a deeper understanding of what it is they're wanting, and then go and deliver it. And then finally, I'll send you how to ask for referrals, which is a seamless step-by-step process that will help you to elegantly receive more referrals. So again, this is yours free. The attraction marketing plan, the recognized expert marketing plan, the geographic marketing plan, and how to ask for referrals is part of this special offer to enroll in the Supercharged Advisor Online Course as part of this limited time offer. And the bonuses are located in your account when you log in. We've already got the bonuses loaded up for you. It's going to be instant access to all of this. You're going to have all of these PDF downloads. That's already loaded up and inside your account. So it all starts with taking action today. You get the 10 step-by-step, life-changing, business-building, butt-kicking modules. And then you've got the 4 big bonuses: empty your mind, getting out of overwhelm, along with the 13 steps to time management and the values-based goal setting system, the leading advisor hiring system, and our private Facebook group. And then the bigger than a bonus, the attraction marketing plan, the recognized expert marketing plan, the geographic marketing plan, and then how to ask for referrals. All of this with a lifetime access. So you're not going to be paying yearly. You're not going to be paying some ongoing fee. We might change this in the future, but you're grandfathered in now. You get lifetime access to the Supercharged Advisor Online Course and the private Facebook group, all with my personal 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. So here's what we're going to do now. It's below. As you scroll down the page below, you're going to see you've got your 12 payments for $97. You can also pay in full and save $167 with one payment of $997. It all starts with you taking action today. Scroll down the page that this video is linked to. Choose your preferred payment plan. Enroll in the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. Get instant lifetime access to the course, bonuses, and the private Facebook group. You can scroll down and you can choose. You can go with the 12-month payment plan, or you can go with the one-time payment. And you can click that red Enroll Now button. You're going to fill out your information there. Select the payment plan that works for you, and then you'll be directed to our secure order forms. And here's what's going to happen. During the registration process, you will create your own private user name and password, your login information credentials for the Supercharged Advisor Online Course. Immediately after your payment process, you'll have instant access to the Supercharged Advisor course and all the bonuses. That's right. You'll immediately get access to the entire course and all the bonuses. Are we doing this? Yes. So it all starts with taking action. So again, here's what to do now. Here's all the information. Scroll down on the page. Select your payment plan. Enroll in the course, and I'm looking forward to seeing you inside the course. Most importantly, I look forward to helping you become a Supercharged Advisor. See you in the course.